Alright, so in the bottom hand side, looking to tie things up for blue, we do have Ximae trying to pair his probes up as well. It's not actually worth it on this map in particular, but on most maps it is. You know, he could have better spent that time just moving that probe over to there, but whatever. And on the top hand side, for pink, looking to actually extend their lead to 2-0. We do have Tim, the mighty Protoss. So when I was saying it earlier, this ramp, if with a properly positioned force field, this ramp is deceptively able to be covered by just the one force field. So 4 gates not that great on Daybreak. Plus the rush distance, I mean, although rush distance is largely irrelevant in PvP, it does increase the time that probe takes to lay offensive pylons down. It looks like Tim's gonna... this is something we saw a long time ago that was good to stopping 4 gates, but since they changed the site, it's not so necessary, and it's actually kind of a liability because your gateways can be picked off again by Blink Stalker robo builds. So I'm not sure whether this is a good idea in the current meta game. But anyway, Ximae does have the earlier gas. One supply earlier, he's got his gas. That's fairly relevant. It means he'll get his warp gate earlier. So if he is in fact looking to do any sort of, you know, all in via the 4 gate or whatever, it'll obviously be much more prominent. And he's actually going to skip the Zealot to achieve that, so he'll go Stalker first. It does look like Tim is going to go Stalker first as well. So Tim is slightly further behind. We see the one probe difference, but a significant lead in tech of 30 seconds. So that warp gate will be achieved 30 seconds earlier, and that can make a real big difference if Ximae decides to 4 gate at all. And he's obviously completely scouted this, so he'll have an idea. What he might do is hide a pylon here, and then leave with this probe, but it doesn't look like he wants to yet. It looks like he might just place a pylon here. I still don't know what his plan is, and it looks like he didn't actually skip that Zealot after all. I find that an odd choice, as he waited so long for that. And he's actually going to supply block himself because he hasn't started a pylon yet. Dude, you suck. I don't know anything about PvP. I don't see why you should 3 gate aggression rather than just 4 gate, but whatever. Tim's obviously gonna 4 gate because he's building 4 gates. But we see the second gas, so that's indicative that he wants to start either a Robo Bay or go mad on Blink Stalkers. He needs to make a choice soon though, because he's got the money to make a choice, so he might as well. I mean, he has this pylon, and with the earlier warp gate that's about to start. Oh, for some reason he lost that. Bit sloppy micro here. And we're going to see a big warp in on this offensive pylon here. We're going to see a big warp in on this offensive pylon here. Ximae. Oh, is he just going to give up? Oh man, that was a delayed reaction. Okay, this is pretty big now. Tim's going to get a 4 Stalker warp in. But Ximae's warp ins should be up soon at the same time. But with these probes, he should be alright. Ximae warping in that Zealot slightly late. Although he does warp these Zealots in next to the Stalkers, so they really will be able to lay into these probes. And if we look at the probe difference, this is really going to basically be all she wrote. Ximae should probably wrap this one up now and just go home. I can't see Ximae doing any more damage with this, maybe killing one more probe. Actually got 2 more probes. And he should just go home now. Make a robo. turtle up a little bit and go for like a three immortal push or something like that. You can't really go wrong. And it seems like there's some crappy hymn music in the background that I'm gonna have to turn up after this game. Tim's going to want to try and do something with his 4 gates. He's got quite a few stalkers, but we do have the sentry here. So as long as Ximae doesn't miss the force field, and a free stalker, and that's going to buy him enough time to get this immortal out. And once this immortal's out, these stalkers are worthless. Actually, there's probe still in here, so we might actually see a cheeky pylon in the base. Oh, looks like we're going to see Twilight Council, so maybe some cheese. Looks like he wants to take this gas as well, because he keeps on selecting it. And Ximae might expand behind this. I mean, if I was Ximae, I'd expand. Or I'd build a pylon in his base and go kill him. Either one. Has he made an observer at all? Probably should do that. Oh, looks like he's going to expand though. Although he has nowhere near enough minerals to do that. I really hope he builds a pylon in Tim's base. And there's the DTs. Stalker's asking to die. War Prism. How splendid. Oh, there's the pylon. I think Tim should... Yeah, Tim sees this. For some reason he's not reacting. Whatever, I guess. This should buy Ximae enough time to get his army up there. But yeah, I mean, he buy time for this DT shrine, and because for some reason Ximae's not getting any observers, he will be able to thwart this attack. He really should have an observer with his army. Especially after he's seen the DT shrine. Why is he not made DTs? Oh, there we go. Desperation DTs. I mean, DTs are good, but they're not that good. We're going to see him kill the DT shrine. So he's going to limit the DTs to just 2. And then he'll go home. Man, that's sloppy. Are these in hold position? What is Ximae doing? For a start, why isn't he out of gates and transfer probes? And this observer's gonna observe, I guess. But you should really start transferring these bad boys and make more gates. Like you can go like 6 gate, I guess. That works. And Tim's gonna try and take this cheeky expand over here. It's probably cool. Ximae's been pretty lackluster with scouting, and he's obviously afraid of a push in this direction. So he's remaking his 4th gate. To be honest, if I was Tim, I would make a Stargate and just be like, well, screw it, I'm gonna lose otherwise, so I might as well take a risk. Oh, but he forgot to remake his Cyber Core. I see. Well, yeah, we're gonna see this. We might even see Ximae go again for another push. I'm not sure. Does Ximae have an observer in thingy space? No. Alright. Probably should. How's he got so much gas? Maybe make some sentries or something. I mean, I know Close gas heavy, but they're not that gas heavy. Oh, there we go, he's finally sending that observer. What's the observer path? Right, so he's going to check for an expansion, basically.